Welcome everyone to our webinar today about how to create a social media posting plan. So for those that I have not had the privilege of meeting yet, my name is Tiffany Dawson and I am an advanced director of the Dreaming Desert Rockstars with Pampered Chef. So I want to start off first by saying how proud I am of you for setting aside the next 15 minutes of your time to invest in yourself and grow your business. Definitely give yourself a pat on the back because it takes a lot of discipline and courage to be a student and attend a live training like this. So thank you for being here. And those of you on the replay, thank you for setting aside the time to watch this recording. Our time is valuable, so this webinar will be short and sweet. And if time allows, which it should, we will have a few minutes at the end for Q&A. So let's get started. When it comes to social media, the first step is deciding which platforms you want to be on with your business. Now, I recommend mastering one platform before you jump to the rest. But if you are a go-getter and you want to be everywhere, then do it. You choose what works best for you. But don't feel pressured to be on every single platform just because that's what other people are doing. Do what works best for you. So I started with Facebook initially, and then I added Instagram since they are connected. They're owned by the same company. And then I added in YouTube and TikTok. We also have Snapchat, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and who knows what other platforms are popping up. It seems to be changing on a weekly basis. There's always something new. So I'm curious, what platforms are you currently using for your business and currently active on? Go ahead and throw whatever ones you are on in the chat, because it's always fun to see if we're all on the same platforms or if some people are using others more than other people are. And hey, if you are looking for a fun post to put on social media right now, go ahead and snap a picture of the screen or of the other people in this training, throw it up on your stories and share how proud you are of yourself for setting aside that time to invest in yourself and learn more. So great posting strategy right there to just throw it up in your stories, because that is going to nurture the relationships that you already have with your friends, family, and followers. So many of us are primarily on Facebook and or Instagram, which is great because Instagram is currently the #1 platform to grow and promote a business. If you're not on Instagram yet, I highly encourage you to make that your next choice because you will not regret it. It is also the fastest growing platform right now in terms of a business standpoint. There are various trainings available to learn about these different platforms, but I don't want to focus on one. We're just going to kind of keep this in general. But if you are looking for some of these trainings, whether it's how to properly set up your social media account for a business standpoint, what types of posts work best, because there are a ton of different posting options when it comes to Instagram specifically. Definitely check out some of the trainings that are either on our Desert Organization Facebook page. There's a ton on the Bullet Train page, and of course our Bullet Train website. A ton of past trainings are on there regarding social media in general. We've also had some more in-depth ones on Instagram and TikTok. So definitely check those out if you are curious. I also have various mentors and coaches that I have used over the last 4 years that I have been with Pampered Chef. So if you are curious about any of those, definitely reach out to me after this webinar. I am more than happy to share. A couple of them that I have used right offhand would be Shailene and Brock Johnson with Instagram. So they have their Insta Club Hub. This is a huge opportunity to learn more about utilizing Instagram and all of the different options that are out there. So if you are curious about that, definitely shoot me a message after this webinar and I can give you a 30-day free trial. So that way you can learn a little bit more. You can just dive right in, cram as much as you can in those 30 days, and then cancel before you get charged anything. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. And then I also have a coach that focuses on TikTok, and she has got lots of free trainings out there in addition to YouTube. So there are lots of options, but there's also a lot of free options. So with Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, when it comes to the short videos, if you just start searching for people that are always posting about trends, that's going to be your best option when it comes to the short videos. And trends typically pop up on TikTok 2 to 4 weeks before they make it to Instagram. So if you're looking for those on TikTok, you're going to have a more likelihood to get viral options on Instagram before they get it over there, because those trends were first discovered on TikTok. So even if you're not active on TikTok, I recommend creating an account just to search for those trends. And then you can create your videos there, but go put them on Instagram as Reels, Facebook as Reels. And also Facebook has now redone their business pages. So this is another new update because, you know, Facebook likes to keep us on our toes and always change. So business pages now look more like profile pages with their most recent update. And you can be doing Reels as your business page. So just another way to get in front of more people and grow a bigger following, get new customers, and everything like that. So again, if you have questions about any of these, shoot me a message after the webinar. I am more than happy to share. Or if you just want to pick my brain, that works too. So for my routine, every Sunday, I sit down for about an hour and plan out my content for the week. Now this includes Facebook posts, Instagram posts, Facebook and Instagram stories, TikToks, Facebook, Instagram Reels, my VIP group posts, my business page posts and Reels, my weekly live video, and my YouTube video. Yes, this is a lot, and no, you do not have to do all of this too. I just want you to know what I am doing. So if you did want to go above and beyond, the option is there. But just know that all of this used to take me a good 2 to 3 hours every week. But since I have joined a group called Dream Factory, I now have the option of getting a text or email every day with what to post. I also get access to the entire month worth of posts. So I can sit down on Sundays, plan out that entire week's content or more in just an hour. Such a time saver, and it takes the guesswork out of it for me. If you're not looking to join a program, don't worry. We will get to the simple strategy here in a moment. Hang tight. I just want to share what I do first, so that way you know where I'm coming from and how I come up with my ideas and what I do. So there are other programs out there as well. We've got Facebook Scheduler to help in your groups. If you're on the old version of Facebook, there's a scheduler built into your business page as well. With the new one, that's a little bit different now, but there's also programs such as Planoly that you can schedule out your Instagram posts to save that time. If you have Instagram linked to your Facebook page or Facebook business page, you can be scheduling that way. So there are a lot of free options out there to save you time, because no one wants to be spending 24/7 in front of their computer. Life is way too short for that. But it all comes down to consistency. To have a successful virtual business, you need to be active on social media at a bare minimum of every other day, but every single day is ideal. By posting every day, this keeps you in front of people and it maintains your algorithm, which if you go as little as 2 or 3 days without posting on Facebook, your algorithm is basically shot. And it takes a while to get it back up to where you were. So if you just throw a post up every single day, whether it is an inspirational quote or, hey, this is what I'm doing today, or this is what I made for dinner, like something, it doesn't always have to be business related. In fact, it shouldn't be business related. You need to talk about your products, but you also need to share about your life. That's how people learn to know who you are, and they learn to like you and trust you, and that results in them supporting you, whether it's as a customer, or engaging on your post, sharing it with their friends, and giving you referrals. So for the posts and reels that can't be scheduled, because there isn't, well, there's not a free way to be scheduling reels yet, I will say that. But I like to use an alarm in my cell phone, so that's all I use. My phone literally will yell at me every couple hours saying, hey, it's time to post this story, or hey, it's time to make this post on Instagram, or hey, post your reel. So that's how I keep track of everything. When I make my content plan, it's all in a Google Doc. My phone alarm goes off, I copy and paste and go throw the post up. As simple as that. Takes about 30 to 60 seconds, depending on if it's a post or a reel. And with Instagram, you can have that linked to Twitter and Facebook and probably some other platforms that I've never heard of. But you can then just by making that one post on Instagram, it automatically goes to those other platforms as well. So now you just made 3 posts, but you only spent the time on that one option. So repurposing your content like that is huge. So one of the easiest ways, and this is completely free, just takes a little bit of creativity on your end, is to use theme days with your posting plan. So I've got some of them listed there, but this is going to help you narrow down what to post each day and ultimately requires minimal thought on your end. So these are ones that I first started using, and then as I have grown over the years with different mentors and trainers, I've gotten other ideas on what to post. But the nice thing with these theme days is they can be utilized across all platforms, and they can work as static posts, which are a single picture. They can work as carousels, which on Instagram is your multiple picture post. And they also work as short videos. So your TikToks, Facebook, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. Now, Facebook specifically, it is very important that you use personal photos. So everything that's your own. Save the Canva images and the market imagery for Instagram as best as you can. Yes, they can be posted on Facebook, but they're not going to get as much of a view as a personal post. Facebook definitely has a preference of personal information over anything that looks fancy or has filters or anything like that. Facebook likes the original creation. So just keep that in mind when you are making posts. Yes, you can use some stuff for market imagery, just don't only use Canva or market imagery on Facebook. Whereas Instagram, doesn't matter, anything goes. So you also want to focus on providing value by offering solutions to common problems. You can even use polls to ask your followers what their problems are. So what's their biggest kitchen struggle? Or with us coming up to back to school season, you could always ask them a question about what is challenging about transitioning from summer to that back to school. But asking questions is going to help you get to know your customers and get to know how you can better serve them and then offer solutions to help them. You also want to focus on sharing how the products are simplifying your life and share the products that you are using every single day. So this is going to help people realize that you are a real person that struggles just like they do. You can also collect testimonials from customers and share those. That third-party aspect is going to reach a lot more people than you sharing your own testimony. And of course, we've got the entertainment side. So the random engagement posts that are games or funny GIFs, anything like that, it's always good to make people laugh in addition to providing them that valuable information. And the last thing that you want to include is a call to action. You need to tell people what to do. People in the virtual world are stupid when it comes down to it. You need to just flat out say, hey, comment with this word if you want to learn more, or send me a direct message if you want more information, or just ask a question. So a post that I threw up on my Instagram here this morning was highlighting the rapid prep mandolin with a testimony I'd gotten from a customer. So my call to action was to comment with what fruit or vegetable they would use when that mandolin showed up at their door. So just tell them what to do. Always have a call to action. And when in doubt, use the call to action as ask me how. That is a popular one, and it's super easy for people to just comment those 3 letters of how. So most important, have that call to action. And if you need more examples, definitely check out some of the posts that I've thrown up on social media recently. There are always ideas that are out there. Anything goes. And then, of course, note which posts get a lot of engagement and repost them every 6 to 8 weeks. No one is going to remember that they already saw it. Most of the time, they wouldn't have seen it anyway. Most platforms, only about 25% of your followers actually see those posts. So post it again, post it often. That's why we have Taste Bud Tuesday every single Tuesday. The more people see it, the more they're going to want to jump on board and try it. So never be afraid of repeating yourself or making that same post yet again. In addition to Taste Bud Tuesday, I have a monthly introduction post that I throw on social media every single month, because there's always new people that are following me. So it kind of keeps them engaged and reminds them who I am and what my purpose is. I also like to share my why every month, kind of with a background to my story and random behind the scenes with my daily routine. Again, this helps people get to know me and realize that I am more than just a person that cooks food. So before we jump into the fun challenge that's always attached with these pop-up webinars, do you guys have any quick questions? Feel free to unmute. Or if you want to throw it in the chat, I will check that out once I'm done sharing my screen. Sounds good. All right, so starting July 23rd, we are kicking off a 3-day business building blitz. This will help you take what we discussed today and put it into action so you can start building new habits around your business, allowing you to work smarter, not harder. Everyone that participates will earn a participation prize, and there will be additional drawings based on participation and activity. And so I know not everyone on here is within the Desert org, so just double check with Deneen, but we'll be working together on this and have kind of an organization versus organization challenge in addition to your individual consultant challenge. So to earn the participation prize, you need to post in your organization group within the next 24 hours your takeaway from this webinar and why you are excited to participate in this 3-day business building blitz. And be sure to include #JulyBlitz to be entered. So then we'll have additional drawings based on your participation and the activity over those 3 days, so July 23rd to the 25th. And to earn these, you'll get 1 entry for each post on social media, earn an entry for sharing your daily activity, and earn an entry for every short video that you've posted. Now, to earn these entries, again, you have to post in your organization Facebook group with #JulyBlitz of what you did to earn those entries. And if you participate in all 3 days, you will get 5 bonus entries. So again, this is going to help you hold yourself accountable and create those habits to work smarter, not harder. So focus on your daily activity and the results will follow. All right, so any last minute questions before I let you guys go and get to work? I'll scan the chat here too, just to make sure. So I don't know what the Longhorn was. I don't know what that parking lot was. All right, so I see one question on Dream Factory. So Dream Factory is a group that is put on by a mom and daughter, and we've got a support group on Facebook, but ultimately what it comes down to is a daily text or email telling you what to do every single day. So it goes through a morning routine, which I had talked about on a previous webinar that I use. We also get a daily posting plan, so what to post on Facebook, what to post on Instagram that day, how to utilize Facebook groups to get in touch with more people outside of your immediate social circle. And then there are also bonus trainings scattered throughout the month in addition to that support group. And you get access to the entire month's posting plan on the first of the month. So if you wanted to plan in advance, like say you have a vacation coming up or anything like that, you can plan all of those posts in advance. And that's why I do that on Sundays to then better utilize my time throughout the week. But if you have more questions, definitely shoot me a message. I can send you their website to learn a little bit more. Any other questions? Sounds good. Well, thank you guys for joining us today. I look forward to seeing how you best utilize that 3-day business building blitz, and have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, Tiffany.
You're welcome.